Hey, how's it going? Thank you for coming back. Today I'm at the Ambleside Beach. I'm going to try the underwater drone sea trial this time. So at the back, you can see there's so many people um, doing fishing here, trolling salmon. I thought the season is over, but I guess this you're allowed to fish on a boat, but just not many people fishing off the dock. It's just interesting, eh? Uh, well, I did actually caught 3 fish from from the river, but not actually trying it off the shore. Last time I went to the shore to fish was like a few weeks ago in Richmond. It was so windy, so we decided not to do it. But it's really nice here. People having their dog. I think this is a dog park. That's why some more people coming in here fishing. Uh, Maybe I should join them. I do have a fishing gear in my car, but maybe later. So, okay, it's not that windy. This beach is really good. Maybe I should launch my underwater drone here um, from this angle, or maybe from here. Maybe here, or maybe not. He's doing fishing here. So I can say, it's a very successful sea trial. The only thing that you have to remember, the sun is really bright. The screen is not gonna be bright enough to see the footage or controls. I had to use a jacket to cover up my head and a controller. Otherwise, it's really hard to see it. Also, the bay here, the little beach here is really dead. There's not many fish there. I'm trying to get into that little area, that rocky area to see. I did actually see some fish, but not as many as I thought. So I guess I have enough footage today, like 24 minutes, but it's not much. It's all rock and dirt in the beach. But maybe next time I go to somewhere more clear and beautiful to see if I can get some footage. The only thing that I have to do right now, I don't have the bucket of warm water or fresh water here, so I have to go home and then put it into my my sink to make sure that all the salt water is gonna go away. Otherwise, it's gonna rust again. Everything seems to be holding up. The 50-meter tether is a little bit too short. I can telling you. It's not fun. Maybe if you dump it into the middle of the ocean would be more interesting. So, all right, here we go. Oh, by the way, I'm at the Ambleside Beach. There's a lot of fishing boat going around here. 30 minutes ago, but not anymore. So if you're new to my channel, make sure that you subscribe and give me a like. Okay, I see you next time. Bye bye.